Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. The US government shutdown is now terminated, so all of the data from the US should be published according to the scheduled time. Overnight data: exports in Japan and trade balance in Japan and wage price index in Australia. CPI in the UK in the same level as it was. No, decrease from 3.8 to 3.6 on the yearly measure. PPI input deteriorates from minus 0.1 to minus 0.3. European Central Bank non-monetary policy meeting will take place at 9 o'clock, and the CPI and core CPI data are scheduled for release at the same time. Building permits in the US are scheduled for release at 2:30, together with the trade balance, import price index, export price index, housing starts, and industrial production. Atlanta Fed GDP now is scheduled for release at 4:30, together with the crude oil inventories data scheduled for release at the same time. The major event of the day is the FOMC meeting minutes release at 8 o'clock and the Fed FOMC member Williams speech. And that's about it. This is the situation for the Wednesday, 19th, 2025. 19th of November. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We'll start with euro dollar. Ahead of the FOMC meeting minutes release, euro dollar is trading just above the 100 periods moving average as the slump to the downside continues. These days we are moving lower towards the technical support at 1.1545. Please remember, these two corrections are equal, so we have the equal corrections. That means this down move might still be continued. Momentum 47 points, so the almost neutral momentum informs us that the market is waiting for the FOMC meeting minutes data release. British pound not doing much whatsoever. Just as yesterday, we didn't have too many volatility on this pair. You can see straight on that we are waving, oscillating ahead of the 1.3189 and 1.3086. The intraday range is even narrower, from 1.3107 to 1.3109. So that's the situation on the British pound. Not much is going on here as the market are waiting for the excuse me, for the Fed. US dollar versus the Japanese yen made a major breakout above this, ending diagonal, let's say, or rising wedge. 157.74 is now the current level where we should see the movement to the upside. Momentum is strong, is positive 61 points, so the US dollar is appreciating ahead of the FOMC meeting minutes release, so we can move our technical resistance a little bit higher. Nevertheless, there is still a gap waiting to be covered. As you can see, still this gap is present on our chart. So maybe, just maybe, after the situation here with the upward movement is done, the market will basically very dynamically move to the downside. Let's take a look at the US dollar index. So the US dollar index doesn't do much these days. We are still trading below the major technical resistance, 99.73. This movement to the upside is almost, it's not impulsive. It's a corrective in nature. We tested the 100 periods moving average. Now we're trading a little bit above this moving average, and the situation is very clear here as the market awaits the FOMC meeting minutes. The movement is completely corrective. We are above the level of 50, which means that Momentum is positive, however, it's not strong whatsoever, only 54 points. So not much is going on here on the US dollar index as well. So we don't expect much after gold. Nevertheless, the gold is the gold made the local low. Let me just place our support a little bit lower for now. 3,997. So now that's the support, and it's trying to move higher, but with the momentum roughly at the level of 50, this movement to the upside might be very limited. Nevertheless, the bulls are trying to resume the uptrend. Maybe the FOMC meeting minutes will be the trigger to move way higher. And the Bitcoin, as you can see, the Bitcoin is very close to our target, which is the technical support. 89,338 was the low. 89,500 is the swing low and technical support. So the situation here right now is very tense as the market approaches the technical support. Let me just show you guys what I mean. Very sharp dynamic movement to the downside. This is the technical support, the last technical support for the bulls that is kind of a meaningful. Any breakout below means that we will test the lows from the April 8 at 74,591. Please notice extremely oversold market conditions on a Bitcoin, which are helping a little bit the bulls to move higher. Nevertheless, for now, this movement here is too little, too small for the overall situation, and it looks like the this movement here is just the beginning, maybe for the bullish attempt to rally. The rest of the cryptocurrency market is down as well, so it's not only the Bitcoin. Ethereum is down, Litecoin, XRP, and the other ones are down as well. So they are waiting for some kind of a trigger that could reverse this current situation in their favor, in favor of the bulls, of course. But the 98,000 is waiting for a test, and of course $100,000 level is waiting for a test as well. On the lower time frame chart, like this one, H4 4-hour time frame chart, we got already some kind of an attempt to move higher, and the bullish divergence is visible very well. So maybe it's just a matter of time when we will see some sort of the pullback to the upside towards $98,000. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.